Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Today I'm going to take a look at one from Goose Island. This is actually their Preseason lager, so this is one of their springtime releases. Comes in at an ABV of 5.8%, 48 IBU. This is one of those ones I think that's going to be more of that hoppy type lager style, which some of the breweries have been messing around with. So looking forward to checking it out. A lot of people like to knock Goose Island because they consider them not to be really a craft brewery now. Still think they make some pretty good beer, so I like checking them out from time to time. Looking forward to seeing how this one performs. Let's go ahead and get it into a glass and see what we have here. Well, like many of the Goose Island beers, you get that nice clarity that you can see. Really nice looking beer, very deep amber, nice dark orange in color. The head itself was only about just under a finger of head. That pretty much sits like a cream, barely off-white, maybe you can say a bone white type color. But I do like all the carbonation, which you can see there, being very lively. The aroma comes out of the glass pretty easily. But you do pick up that lager quality. It's still in there, what I consider to be that horse blanket smell that I equate with a lot of the lagers. Getting a faint amount of that grapefruit action they talk about. Get a little bit of that pininess on the hops as well. But really, the overall smell is that much more of that lager commonality that you usually get from the yeast that they use. That to me presents that, like I said, horse blanket type smell, kind of a barnyard type smell. But outside of that, everything else seems pretty much on par as far as the taste. So I do get some of that bitterness. You know, it's got that 48 IBU. You're expecting to get a little bit of that hop. I get a nice hit to the front of the mouth, to that tip of the tongue area. Opens out pretty nicely on the mouthfeel. Not very thin, which I like. Has a nice body to it. Pretty much a medium body beer. Has a nice refreshing quality. You do get that nice crisp refreshness on the back end as well. No real harshness on the finish. You do feel a slight scraping of the throat as it goes down, so you do have a little bit of a bitterness, hoppy effect in there in that regard. But I like how it gets off the tongue nicely. It is into the cheek area. I'm getting a lot of action taking place where it's actually popping around with some nice flavors through the mouth. Not too overly carbonated at all, but it's not anything in there that's actually sticking out for me that I'm going to sit here and say I'll remember what this beer is. Very lagerish in all of its qualities. I don't think they kind of use anything like some of the adjuncts that you get on some of the, say, American adjunct lagers, but it's kind of similar to that. It doesn't really stand out in any type of regard along those lines. It's like it's a decent beer, but it's not anything that really throws me back. It can be a nice little beer here for spring because of that quality you're receiving on this one. And all in all, it's kind of I'm gonna say like a typical lager. I don't hate it. I'm not in love with it. It's just a solid beer if you're looking for a lager. I think it represents it okay. But I would definitely temper any expectations on it. So, nothing to really knock me back on that one. But overall, still an okay, decent beer. The Goose Island Preseason Lager. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. You know, did this one kind of surprise you? Is it one that you actually like now? Is it one of your favorites? Or is it something that kind of, you maybe have one and you're one and done with it? So, thanks for watching another video. I appreciate you taking some time there. I look forward to catching you on the next one. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good jazz. That all being said, cheers. I look forward to catching you next time.